Hi everyone, and welcome to Petrichor Stories. In today's video, we're talking about self-expression as a means to achieving well-being, because it's not just food, exercise and sleeping well. Also, at the end of this video, we are giving you a small announcement regarding the content in this channel. Stay tuned! Alright, so what do I mean by self-expression in terms of health? You know, the first thing we learn when we are little is the distinction between what is me, the I, and what is, say, my mother, what is some kind of an object. So basically, the first things that we learn are connected to understanding who we are and what the outer world, the world that isn't I, represents. So, what is this I? Here we come to the first topic in this video, the I, the identity. Self-expression in terms of identity, our interests, and of course our preferences. Basically what I mean by that is that we achieve health through expressing who we are. Have you ever been in this situation where you feel like you are not kind of yourself today? Maybe that's because you're pressured to do something that is not to your liking. Maybe because society or someone around you is expecting you to be something you're not. So basically that is how not expressing yourself leads you to a place of not feeling well, of not doing well. Well, for me, I usually get anxiety when I'm pressured not to be myself. When I'm pressured to express preferences that are not actually mine, when I'm pressured to express beliefs that are not actually mine. So you have to be mindful when stating something, when portraying a certain face in front of others. Is this really who you are? Is this really what you believe in? Is this really who you think you should be? Who you feel you should be? Just be mindful of that. And this is one thing that will lead you to a better understanding of what feels good for you and what works for you. Okay, secondly, self-expression as a means of expressing your emotions, your feelings, and your thoughts. Not to bore you with biochemistry talk here though, but you see, emotions, thoughts, feelings, these are all biochemical processes. These are processes that happen on a mental level but transfer into your cells. What I mean by that is, this is where the mental becomes physical. You know, by thinking, by experiencing, by feeling, you are sending messages to your cells. You're telling them, be this, be that, manifest that. So basically, if you suppress your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, they kind of get stuck and they are not digested right. And if they are not digested right by your cells, they manifest as something negative. They manifest as ill health. What I mean by that is, imagine the case where you have indigestion. I think we all know what that means. Well, basically with feelings, thoughts and emotions, it's kind of the same. When you don't express how you feel, when you don't express what you think, these emotions, feelings, they get stuck and they become emotional and mental waste. They become toxic to you. And that's why maybe we fall into the blues, we feel depressed, we feel anxious. That's what happens to me quite often, because I'm quite a people pleaser. And I tend to stiff my emotions deep down inside me just because maybe I might hurt somebody, maybe I might insult somebody. I'm not saying that you have to be cruel to somebody if you feel like this, that you have to be unkind, but basically you have to work on your emotions, to work with them, to analyze them, to understand them, express them, maybe not directly to the person that you have to express them towards, but maybe through meditation, through writing, through doing something that you like. Just make sure that nothing gets stuck, because that's how health becomes ill. That's how well-being goes far away from you. Because well-being is a state of peace. And when there is something stuck, you see, even your body becomes stuck. Even you just feel like you ache. You feel like even any kind of stretch cannot help you, because simply your body is clogged with the things you haven't said, with the things you haven't expressed, and the things you haven't allowed to go out. Because emotion comes from motion. There has to be motion when there is something that is bubbling from inside. So make sure, if you feel down, just search within yourself. Think, is there something I haven't expressed? Is there something I haven't said? Is there something I haven't allowed myself to feel? Maybe that will be the key to becoming better, to feeling better. Alright, the third point that I would like to talk to you about today is talents. I cannot explain how baffled I have been by witnessing people expressing their talents. There is nothing more beautiful, more marvelous than seeing somebody who can dance do it, than seeing somebody who can paint do it, than listening to somebody who can sing. There are so many kinds of talents. Maybe you are a talented writer, maybe you're a talented mother, maybe you're a talented, I don't know, creator, designer, whatever. You have to express this. This is the most essential part of self-expression. Because to me, talents are the closest we get to magic in this world. When I think of magic, I think of somebody who is really being themselves. And what is there more to yourself than your talent? This is ingrained in your DNA. Imagine the process of you being conceived, the genetic material merging and flowing, and in all these crazy biochemical processes within you formed this special, unique talent that you are born with, that you are raised with, that you feel bubbling inside you. Maybe this is what is stopping you from feeling well. Maybe you're not expressing your talent enough. Maybe you were born to sing, but you have forced yourself to work in some kind of other area of life because that's what's modern, that's what's trendy, that's what's okay. Well, see, if you start to express your talent, you will be vibing on your own frequency. You will feel more like yourself, and you will feel loving, energized, kind, welcoming. You will open yourself to this world. I'm speaking from my personal experience. The more I express who I am, the more I feel myself, the more I feel, okay girl, you've got this. You've got everything. Because you see, when you express your talent, this is not energy being consumed, this is energy being generated. Because your cells feel like themselves. Your genetic code is representing again and again and again, and you're simply becoming more yourself. And that's why people who express their talents simply are healthier, feel better, look better, do better in life, because they're happy with who they are, and they express that, and the world gets to see the best of them. Okay, so speaking about expressing talents, we have come to this part of the video that I'm sharing our announcement with you. It's not a huge announcement though, but for us it's really important, because this is me trying to do what I am asking you to do, guys, to express my talent. So basically, what I would like to share with you is that Petrichor Stories is adding one more topic to its content, and that is singing, musical covers, and basically all things related to music. So I would kindly ask you to be open-minded about this and listen to what we have to share with you with a pinch of understanding, with kindness, and knowing that this is simply us trying to express ourselves better, trying to show ourselves as we are, trying to portray an image that is true. And that, for me, as the face of Petrichor Stories, is singing. So apart from talking to you about health, wellness, in the traditional terms with eating, meditation, exercises, and things like that, well, occasionally I will be singing to you guys. So I hope you like this idea, I hope you like our content, and I hope you subscribe to the channel or read our blog in the description down below. That's all for now. Petrichor Stories signing off. See ya!